just how the rest is.
Hello everyone, I'm Ben with the BTC Sessions. I'm here in the Calgary International Airport headed to London, England, and today I'd like to talk to you guys about how to run a Bitcoin node. More specifically, this node is created by a company called Bitseed. It's super easy, you just plug in and go. That's about it. It's really simple to use and I think it's a great product to check out, so let's see how it works. So this is what my Bitseed node looks like. I got a nice little sticker that I threw on top there, but it's pretty simple. All you're gonna do is plug in the Ethernet cable that came provided with it and plug that back into the back of your internet router. All right, beyond that, all you have to do is plug in the little power cable and then plug that into the wall. That's it. You plug it in and it's running and good to go. Okay, so here we are on the bitseed.org website, and right here on the main page, you're just going to see a little rundown of the features of the unit and what it does. If you go to the Buy Now option, you're going to see the pricing. So it runs from $169 to $299 US. Based on the model that you get. And it's just different size hard drives, or if you want like a solid state drive. You can see over here, there's different upgrades that you can go to. And down at the bottom, you can choose the size of the hard drive that you would like. Now, I myself, I just got the 500 gigabyte model. Yeah, for me, I just kind of wanted to test it out, see how it goes. You can scroll down below and you can see what the features are of various things like the software and the hardware. It actually gives you a time horizon of how long your node should last given the current block size. So you can check that out and see which would be the best fit for you. There are some hardware specifications down here if you're interested in seeing that. It comes with an Ethernet cable, so you need to be able to plug directly in. This tells you what comes with it actually. So it has the unit itself, a power adapter, and an Ethernet cable. All right. And again, you can see the different models here if you go to the Shop tab. There is a Bitseed Lite here in the middle that is cheaper, but the time horizon on that being good is only about a year worth of the blockchain. So probably not the best option if you're planning on using this a little bit more long term. Now, one thing we need to focus on here is port forwarding, because that is the only issue that you might run into. So I'm going to run you through this quickly. This is the example of a bottom of a router. And if you look over, not at the red outline, this is just something I found online, but over on the left where it says GUI access, there's a website you can go to, http 192.168.1, and this varies based on your router. So you need to go to the one on the bottom of your router, and it will allow you to access the settings for your particular router. You would log in with where below it says username and password are admin and TELUS for this router, and that will vary again based on your internet service provider. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be opening up a specific port so that people can connect to your node. So basically you can share the blockchain with them. Okay. So now that we've taken a look at how to get onto the website to change the settings on your router, let's see what that actually looks like. So, of course, this is my own ISP, so it can vary, but this is TELUS. All I need to do is I'm going to go up into where it says network settings in the top middle here, and there will be a drop-down menu. So when I go up here, I'm going to go to NAT. And there you can see there's an option, a tab for port forwarding. This is a little hidden away. I think it's a little bit easier with some other ISPs to find. But anyways, down below you can see I've set up these two options for my Bitseed. I'm going to show you how I did that. It's really simple. I'm going to hit Add New Rule. I'm going to give this a name. I'm just going to call it Bitseed. Okay, and then for all of these things where it says port, all these different ports, I'm just going to type in 8333. This is the port that needs to be open for people to access your node, okay? Now there's a drop-down that says TCP, UDP. I'm going to do one for each. So right now TCP is checked. If you wanted, you could assign a category, but I'm not going to. And at this point, I would just hit apply, and that would create a new rule to open the port. I'm going to hit cancel because I've already done that, but you would do this once each. So you can see I have one here for TCP selected, and then there's another one for UCP. And once I have both of those selected, that means that the port is now open. Now, this is a quick screenshot. At the bottom of your Bitcoin node, there is another IP address, like a 192 point whatever. You would type that into your browser, and this would give you the status of your node. And the important thing to look at here is where it says pure connections, there are 35. If port 8333, the one that we opened up, is not open, this will read as only 8 pure connections, and it will stay like that. So if you see the number 8 here, odds are you have not properly opened that port. I've done my best to explain it. This was brand new to me when I received the unit, so I kind of had to learn on the fly. But yeah, that's what you're looking for, more pure connections than 8. Okay, so last thing, let's take a look at why you might want to do this. Bitcoin, the bedrock upon which Bitcoin is built is decentralization. And what you're looking at here is a map view of all of the nodes, all of the Bitcoin nodes running around the planet. And essentially, what you would need to do to shut down the Bitcoin network is to go around and shut down all of these individual nodes, which at this point is damn near impossible. And so when you boot up a Bitcoin node, you are contributing to how robust this Bitcoin network is. All right. If you're interested, please check over at bitnodes.21.co. That's a good spot to check it out. Now, this unit, it ships with Bitcoin Core. This is the bitcoin.org website, and it can tell you all about Bitcoin Core and why it's a solid piece of software to be running, and it is by far the most widely used implementation of Bitcoin. So here's a list, or rather a pie chart of all of the current nodes, and you can see Bitcoin Core is sitting around 84%, and the rest of the implementations are all split up beyond that. Okay, now there's one other thing I'd like to take a look at, one other reason you might run a node, and that is because you can link your own personal wallet, on whether it be on your computer or now on your phone, thanks to Samurai Wallet. You can link one of your wallets up to your node, which basically just lets you know that you're connected to a trusted node. You're getting your information firsthand from the Bitcoin network from your own hardware. So Samurai has some instructions to set up your own node. I think it's fantastic. Kudos to Samurai for opening this up. It is a little tech heavy, but it's worth checking out. So yeah, another reason to run a node. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe, share this video, and drop a tip if you're able to. I'll see you guys next time on the BTC Sessions.